It's so quiet here. The sun is as warm as ever, and the breeze is always gentle. Professor, we may go on separate journeys from here, but don't worry. Even if we part ways for now, there will come a day when we meet again.
Doctor, after visiting so many places with you, I've come to realize that the true destination of every journey is also its beginning. We may wander far and wide, but we always return to where we started, to reunite with those from whom we parted. Jeret, Wan Jer Nejero.
My family's atonement is a secret, and as such no one has ever asked me how one is to wash away the whole of Sargon's golden sands. Rhodes Island chose a similarly long, winding road. It is seeing you doubted by others that made me re-examine myself, after which I learned from your experience.
People often call me greedy, but you guys are the same, no? You fight for the best outcome, same as I fight for the best treasures. Even if we turn up more losses than wins, even if what we hold slips away like sand. Well, no wonder I like you so much.
Doctor, if the conditions are right, some traces of us will survive long into the future. When those who come after us find the vestiges we left behind, it'll be like we're smiling at them across time. So, Doctor, let's put on our best smiles, for now and for our friends waiting in the eons to come.
Doctor, I've archived these reports as you requested. I even have a closing speech for you while you wipe my access clearances. The info you were most interested in last year was... I can stop. But you told me yesterday we have to keep looking back to stay on the right track.
Looking back, it's amazing how much I've done this year. I've been going back and forth between Rhodes Island and Casdell so much. It's a wonder my legs didn't fall off. Tired? Not really. More like happy. As for next year, I think it's best not to think about it too much. It's the unknown that fills us up with anticipation, right?
Columbia, Casdell of the future, and even Rhodes Island share one thing in common. Youth. Youth represents everything. Doctor, you and I are from the past, but at the moment, we're defending the future. I believe Rhodes Island and Maylander's partnership will continue.
つくづくこれは全く予想のつかない旅だ。ライオスとマルシルは思っていたよりずっとしっかりしていたし、チルチャックもこの頃大人びてきた。わしはここでたくさんの面白い友と出会えたし、このような経験ができてとても満足だ。
狂乱の魔術師を倒せば、迷宮のすべてが手に入ると言われている。以前迷宮の真相まで行った時には、自分がそこを目指す理由も、何を得たいと思っているかも、考えたことはなかったんだ。でも、君たちと知り合って分かったよ。目標のある人生というのは、こういうものなのだと。
正直、最初はお前らのことは疑ってた。見返りもなく他人を助けようなんて抜かす奴らは、その裏で人に言えないようなことをやってんのが相場だからな。今？少なくとも、そういうお人よしが実在する可能性くらいは、信じ始めたよ。
私、魔術学校では病気や怪我の要因に関する研究に携わってたし、治療術の開発なんかも担当してたんだ。だから、難病と戦う難しさはよくわかってる。ドクター、私の助けが必要なら、できる限り力を貸すからね。
Time's the most honest thing there is. Your manifesto won't prove anything. The tracks you leave on the earth, that's what matters. Not that you need me teaching you. I see that part of you, Doctor. The part that's always here to stay.
It's crucial we consolidate our achievements so far. But it's inevitable that we'll recall our many regrets and sorrows as well. We should find another day for it, but could I talk to you about a few things I've had on my mind? Yes. I hope you can be the one to hear me out.
Ever since that upheaval, Rhodes Island has been on every Central Nation's watch list. Each future step you take might well cause new turmoil, but clearly you lot have set your hearts on something. Doctor, when Rhodes Island is in its most crucial moments, Londinium will be there to aid.
Starting from Columbia, twisting and turning all the way to Rimbilliton. Rhodes Island's following a long and windy course, just like a migratory fowl beast. I'll be your wingman, but more than the destination, I'm excited for what I'll find along the way. You too, right, Doctor?
The rivers of Sargon are never bound to any one oasis. This saying is common among our followers. Yet if I could start again, I would still sail here and share a journey with the Rhodes Islanders. Why? Doctor, I think you know better than anyone else.
When I set out, I grabbed all the spools of thread from the store, thinking I would advance beyond Nonno's level before they ran out. Now, with plenty of thread still left, I wonder, Doctor, if I might have already reached my goal long ago.
Infected or otherwise, there are so many on this land who yearn to live freely and with dignity. Some of them have failed, but so many more are still pressing on. May you continue to move forward with them, Rhodes Island.
I first contacted Rhodes Island because it was the best place to treat Lisa.
But no. I would send her here to learn, even if she were perfectly healthy. Do not let this landship ever stop, Doctor. Not after it has been sailing for so long.
Huh. The things you and the Rhodes Islanders do are quite interesting indeed. Everywhere of this land is a filthy swamp, yet Rhodes Island manages to hold on still. Is it because you're so adaptable, or did you have a hand in writing the rules of the game?
The possibilities that Arturia and I perceive are uniformly extreme. Nevertheless, Rhodes Island, and you, as its commander, remain a constant variable. Therefore, Doctor, your assessment is required before calamity arrives.
Doctor, the possibilities that Philae and I perceive differ entirely, but the constant is that you remain here at Rhodes Island. If you are the single leitmotif that remains unchanged across countless variations, how could I bear to stray too far from you? Doctor, my old man just came to Rhodes Island to visit me. Who's crying? I'm not. Here, a voucher for Spicy Kristawa's Rhodes location. Go there. Go and eat. Don't you forget to use it.
Doctor, I hope you and all the friends I made aboard the landship can live the lives you truly want. Hee hee, who knows? Next time we meet, I might be rich and famous, coming to sponsor Rhodes Island.
Back then, Doctor, I was still aboard your ship. I once considered dropping the anchor, ending my life of wandering, to settle on Rhodes Island. But no one can stay in one place forever, and every journey has its end. What truly matters is that we have each other in this moment.
Rhodes Island rarely enjoys auspicious celebrations like these. A certain motion picture says, you should treat every day like the holidays. Before we can love our ideals, we must first love our own lifestyles. Which reminds me, Doctor, if you have time today, why don't we take in a matinee together? Or perhaps you'd prefer to spa outside?
Sometimes, the farther the destination, the fewer provisions I load. In the wilderness, packing too much means a heavy burden. A light pack is the key to success. I've carried a lot for a long time. As the weight on your shoulders grows heavier, and the road ahead remains infinitely long, how will you ultimately reach the end, Doctor?
Doctor, we have a tradition of gifting each other books on commemoration days at the Academy. I thought long and hard about what you needed before deciding on this. Calligraphy, from amateur to adept. It sounds like homework? Nonsense! Just 1 page a day and you'll learn to love the tranquility of mastering your strokes.
I'm only third on this year's training room user rankings? Who's number one? Doctor? Oh, so newbies use admin login before they get their own passes. Scared me for a sec there. Wait, then who's number two? Come on, tell me! No way I'm losing this year too!
I never knew Rhodes Island could be so bustling during festivals. I have literally been cooking on all burners today. But, well, it's all worth it. Just look at these young sprouts, so full of promise. What are you doing? Open your ears and don't measure me. I didn't grow any taller.
Rhodes Island is a ship that gives sanctuary to those on a long and arduous journey. Those who find this vessel no longer need to wander, to measure their remaining lives with their feet. Si seulement j'avais. No, it never could have been.
Farewells are difficult, so we must strive to minimize our partings. This isn't my personal conviction, but it was the reason Rose Riverside rallied behind Teresa, and why I support you now. Very well. Present your year-end retrospective. I find solace in hearing memories unfold.
I'm back! Doctor, did you really think I'd spend the whole day in the mines? I rushed back for this important day. How could I miss it? Ooh, come over here, quick! Look what I found on my trip!
If I had never come here, I might never have known there were such wide open spaces beyond Tara. Though life aboard the landship's real interesting and all, I still much prefer to get me own 2 feet moving. Afore me fire burns out, I'll keep running and running just like I did back in the Senshi.
Lochshiny aside, Rhodes Island still bears scant traces of Dublin. Don't be nervous. The dream has been realized, so Dublin should die. But death does not mean to vanish without reason. I shall allow it. Let this gravestone of Dublin remain at Rhodes Island as is.
We developed several new routes last year to deliver goods for Rhodes Island. Those rascals were so busy they had no time to cause mischief, but they looked much more spirited and energetic. Better life to chase, more glow on face, as it said. All that's to say, we look forward to your continued support for our business this year, Doctor.
When we'd just arrived here, I told Warmy Rhodes Island was like a big transport. She was really excited when she said, "So the doctor's just like you, a truckie at the steering wheel." She's not wrong there. Your work decides the direction Rhodes Island sails, Doctor. Well done, mate.
You are reminiscing about the old Rhodes Island, about all the tragic destruction we witnessed, about the happy reunions we celebrated. But no matter how time wears away our precious memories, the ark beneath our feet will press ahead on its course across the lands. Come, Doctor.
Everyone's waiting for you.
Humans share joy and happiness with each other. A confessional hears only the thoughts not suitable to share with others. But today is a rare occasion, Doctor. May I ask that you put some colored lights on me, as you have done with Rhodes Island?
Am I imagining things? Or is there something sealed away in your mind too? Something chaotic and complex. No less than the knowledge passed down through generations of Kukulkan. Promise me, Doctor, that whatever it is, you will not allow it to take control of your life and replace it.
To fight against disease and injustice. What a noble message. We have a similar speech at our annual meetings at the 7th Tribunal, but it's a lot shorter than the celebratory gunfire segment. I'm just getting a piece of candy. I know you're not simply going through the motions when you speak, so I'll be listening to the very end.
The people by your side will leave you someday, Doctor, but they're never truly gone. They are the stars adorning the sky that is your life when you look up at night. Distant though they may be, the light they leave behind for you will never die.
Going somewhere new and meeting new friends is fun and all, but going back to your usual turf to hang out with old friends is even better. Going somewhere new with old friends, now that's the best. So, leader, wanna go on a trip with me?
After everything we've been through, you're still thinking about that land ship? If Her Highness and the little bunny were still around, what would they be thinking about? Of course I remember what day it is today. Today's a good day, whether you're keen to throw your life away or to put an end to everything. Get ready, Doctor. We're heading out.
Rhodes Island's a proper farmer company. I've seen that with my own eyes. Too bad it doesn't have the stories I got up here in my head. But Doc, you're full of mysteries, so I have to keep watching you for reference material. And who knows, you might even star in your own horror movie one day.
Perhaps this sailing ship we stand on is a clear glass reflection, and Rhodes Island is but a fantasy woven by you. Yet, Aniric emotions can move just as deeply as waking ones. If you believe this is all one beautiful dream, don't wake so soon.
Casimirsian night sports, Litanian Originium arts. I've seen many new things here at Rhodes Island. I hope you'll bear with me and provide your kind instruction going forward. Ravioli? They're like Syracusan dumplings? Well, that sounds a bit... You say the Grand Master likes them. I suppose I should try some then.
I must admit, I had many reservations about Rhodes Island due to your connection with that particular case. But now, when I join you on missions, it is not for observation's sake. To aid the weak and demand justice are not such different goals. May our collaboration continue on.
We've lost a lot of people, but there are always more joining our ranks. Gradually, the newbies inherit their seniors' ideas, as they in turn become mentors to others. Doctor, judging from the signals I'm getting, sometimes I even find myself mistaken. I get the feeling my comrades never change.
Finally tracked you down, Doctor. I have composed a haiku commemorating the year we've shared, understanding and supporting each other. Ha! Glib? Certainly not. What about my new tanka? A recited one, you say? I bet something's troubling you. Don't worry, I'm here. I will hear you out.
After today is tomorrow. After tomorrow, another tomorrow. Come find me again tomorrow, Doctor.
On this day of Rhodes Island celebration, I bring some news from Higashi. Everything's fine in Mitsukue, and other cities have been sending me offers to perform lately, including you. Doctor, do you think we'll be sharing the good times like this at next year's party?
I hate how time has taken people away from me. But on the other hand, everyone still with me is precious, and that includes you. So before time washes everything away, why not chill with me here for a bit, Doctor?